patient. Be patient. Be patient. Hey all, hey y'all. Hey all, hey y'all. Welcome to the Kingdom Things podcast. My name is Ashley Nicole Phillips, and I am a channel for the divine. I channel energies and messages from God as well as God's creation. God and God's creation are truly one and the same. I channel information from God, God's creation, energies and messages in order to assist with the upliftment of the consciousness of the human being of planet Earth. Now, an uplifted consciousness of the human being of planet Earth is a humanity, planet Earth with no famine. An uplifted consciousness of the human being of planet Earth is a humanity, planet Earth with no disease. An uplifted consciousness of the human being of planet Earth is a humanity of planet Earth with no famine. I don't know if I said poverty, no poverty. An uplifted consciousness of the human being of planet Earth is a humanity, planet Earth with world peace as well as vitality. So, we're all a solution. Everything in God's creation, God creates nothing per chance. Everything in God's creation is a cog in the machine. Everything in God's creation is a cog in the machine. We are all unique cogs in one whole machine. We are all unique cogs. Everything in existence are unique. And unique cog in the machine of creation or the machine of God. This is an analogy. This is an analogy. So we're all a solution, right? In order to meet our destinies, in order to begin to act in the role of the solution in which we are. In order to act in the role and the solution in which we are, I'm being guided to say it one more time. In order to act in the role of the solution in which we are, we have to meet ourselves. And the levels in which we have to meet ourselves are far beyond what we have been taught we are. So for the past couple of thousands of years, couple of millennia, past few millennia is what I'm channeling. The past few millennia, humanity, the society of the human being of planet Earth, has lived very surface. And the reason why we have lived very surface, yes, it's a part of God's plan, as everything is a part of God's plan. But we have also been in survival mode, which again is a part of God's plan. And I channel this information in the Kingdom Things podcast, which is available on YouTube and Spotify. We have been living under a survival consciousness where we are motivated by the aspects of survival. We are motivated and our intentions are centered around survival. Survival is a centrifugal force in the intentions of everything in which we do. Survival is a centrifugal force in the intentions of everything in which we do. Survival is a centrifugal force in the intentions of everything in which we do. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people. As we have been dwelling under a survival consciousness, we are out of balance. Because the truth of nature, the truth of the machine that is God, the truth of the machine that is creation, again, this is an analogy. The truth of the machine that is creation, the truth of the machine that is God, the truth of nature is that nature takes care of nature. When we're imbalanced and aligned with our nature internally, we are in balance and aligned with all of nature, all of creation, all of God. And when we are aligned with ourselves internally, when we are aligned with all of nature, all of God, all of creation, we are in alignment with our birthright. Our birthright is survival. When we are in alignment internally, with ourselves, when we are then therefore in alignment with nature. We are therefore in alignment with God's creation. We are therefore in alignment with God, and we are in alignment with our birthright. Our birthright is survival. Food, shelter, safety, protection. Those are our birthrights. How do we come into alignment with our birthrights? we have to meet ourselves on levels in which we perhaps have not. So I'm going to share a story. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I am recording this. I woke up from my sleep and was feeling sensations in my heart. And as I was feeling these sensations in my heart, I was remembering that these sensations were the same sensations I would feel in my heart as a young child as I would lie in bed at night. As I was laying in bed, I was feeling sensations in my heart. And I was reminded that these sensations were the same sensations in which I would feel in my heart as I would lie in bed at night as a small child. We are infinite energies having human experiences. This is never not the case. We have always been, we will always be infinite energies having human experiences. Our perception, our understanding of this, our knowledge of this is what changes. When we come into any and every lifetime that we experience, on a soul level, so via our God selves, on our soul level, the God aspect of ourself, we construct, map out, manufacture, outline the experiences in which we need to experience in order to alchemize the energies that we come in with. We don't come in with a clean hard drive. We come in with memory on the RAM. Another analogy. We don't come in with a clean hard drive. We come in with memory on the RAM. What does this mean, Ashley? We come in carrying, embodying energies in which the outline that we manufacture, constructed on a soul level, on a God level, before we can come in to each and every lifetime. That outline that we outline for us to experience, the things we want to experience, the energies that we want to meet, the people that we want to meet in our lifetime, are to alchemize the energies that we come in with, the memory that we come in with, the energies that we come in with. Everything that we outline to experience on a soul level is intended to alchemize the energies that we come in with into something else. So the energies that we come in with when we're birthed into this world, when we're gifted to this world, through our parents, through the portal of our parents. The energies that we come in with when we're birthed into this world, through the portals that are our parents, are intended to be alchemized by the energies we meet, the experiences we set out to experience on a soul level before we come in order to alchemize that energy that we come in with into something else. Now, in order for us to understand and meet our mark, meet our destinies that we outlined for ourselves on a soul level before we came in order to meet the apex bliss, abundance, joy, love, happiness, because everything that we outline for ourselves has the potential to catapult us, to elevate us to the apex, joy, happiness, prosperity, abundance, health, vitality. In order to meet that joy, happiness, abundance, vitality, health, great health, we have to meet ourselves. We have to go within in order to meet those energies that we come in with. And then most of the time we get distracted in this world. We distract ourselves from those energies that we came in with, that we intended to alchemize into something else, that we intended to learn from. We spend our lifetimes distracting ourselves from those energies that we came in with, that we intended to alchemize, that we intended to learn from in order to expand into new levels of self, in order to create a life that's an elevation from the energy that we came in with. As the energies that we are project our external environment. So you might have experienced much depression, anxiety as a young child. You might have been diagnosed with things such as schizophrenia or bipolar or ADHD, autism, or any other sensory nervous system categories that we categorize different nervous systems and people in. And I am in no way attempting or to take away from your doctors. Please follow any professional medical advice. Please follow any and all professional medical advice. Please follow any and all professional medical advice. We come in and we experience things, we have anxiety, depression, and other things that we're diagnosed with. And this beginning of our lives that is stoked and entrenched in the depression and anxiety, our minds are programmed with those experiences. Our minds are programmed with those triggers. Our minds are programmed with those responses that we create within the anxiety and depression. In all actuality, that anxiety, that depression comes from those energies that we came in with, and those energies project and create our lives. So it's creating everything that we experience. But the thing is, we're not supposed to stagnate in that experience of those energies that we came in with. We're supposed to learn from and grow from those energies that we came in with in order to elevate and meet our destiny, in order to come into alignment with the solution and the purpose in which we are. We are not supposed to stagnate in those energies that we came in with that project and create our lives, that are stoked and entrenched with depression and anxiety. We're supposed to learn from those energies and experiences in order to elevate and grow into the greatness, into the solution, into the destiny in which we truly are. As again, we are infinite energies having a human experience. We're here to alchemize, transform energies in order to alchemize, transform our lives, in order to assist in alchemizing and transforming the society of the people of the civilization in which we dwell. In this case, it's the human beings of planet Earth. We are supposed to up-level, learn from the energies that we have experienced, the things that we have experienced, the things that we have created, in order to meet our destiny, in order to meet the solution that we are, in order to assist in up-leveling and elevating the human being of planet Earth. As you walk in your purpose, as you meet yourself in order to meet your destiny, this is what you're assisting with. You're assisting with the elevation of the human being of planet Earth. As you yourself walk in your purpose, go within and meet yourself, meet those energies that you came here to alchemize, that you came here to transform, in order to transform self, the energy that you are, in order to transform your life. You are assisting with the transformation of the human being of planet Earth. And what did we say? An up-leveled consciousness, an up-leveled human being of planet Earth is a human being with no poverty, is a human being with no famine, is a human being with no disease, is a human being with world peace, is a human being with vitality. So please do not let your past tell you that you're not worthy of all of that in which you are. Please do not let your past tell you that you are not worthy of all of that in which you are. You are an infinite energy, an aspect dimension of God, having this human experience to assist with the up-leveling of the experience of the human being of planet Earth. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this Kingdom Things podcast installment. I'm going to make this a Candid Cam on YouTube. So this will be a Kingdom Things podcast, Candid Cam on YouTube. Again, I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you're worthy of that. Self-love is the best love because you have to love on yourself in the way in which you want your reality or your life to love you back. Self-love is the best love because in your truest truth, you are love. You are the understanding that everything in your reality, everything in existence is to assist with the upliftment of all of existence, is to assist with the upliftment of God, God's creation, and you are a part of God, God's creation. Again, my name is Ashley Nicole Phillips, channel for the divine, channel for God, God's creation, in order to assist with the upliftment of the human consciousness. An uplifted human consciousness is a humanity with no disease. An uplifted human consciousness is a humanity with no famine. An uplifted human consciousness is a humanity with no poverty. An uplifted human consciousness is a humanity with world peace as well as vitality. I am a singer-songwriter as well as an author. My literature and music is in my link tree in the posting of this Kingdom Things Candy Cam. My literature, The Story of Asya, is about a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. And just like you and I, she's awakening to new dimensions and aspects of herself, which sets her on a journey of experiences that are out of this world, but bring her into further alignment with her truth. You know, she grew up in the foster care system, so she grew up in some dense, dark energies. But she's coming to realize that the denseness and the darkness wasn't her truth, but a part of her experience in order to come into alignment with her deepest truths. And music is a commonality on every plane, every dimension of God's creation. My music, Ashley Nicole Music, again, is in my link tree in the posting of this Kingdom Things Candy Cam. What else? Kingdom Things Podcast, where I channel the energies and messages from God's creation in order to assist with the upliftment of humanity, is available on YouTube, here on YouTube, as well as Spotify. Kingdom Things Podcast on Spotify. Go follow and check that out as well. In this video, I set the intentions to have energies permeating that will assist with, further alignment with self, further alignment with being able to observe and be with self. In order to be able to glean and perceive when we're running from self, when we're distracting ourselves from self. So in this video, I'm setting the intention for energies to permeate, to assist with being able to observe and be with self and be able to perceive when we're running from self. Bye. Be patient.